Summer's calling, but those gas signs and airfare totals, not so inviting. So is it actually cheaper to fly? And how far ahead should you book to score the best deal? Well, we've got the answers.
Yes, in fact, as of 9 o'clock this morning, I think a lot of Steeler fans are looking up flights to Paris. The NFL announcing that the Steelers will play a game in Paris in October. We're bringing in Bobby Laurie to talk a little bit more about this. And, you know, I think it might be intimidating to book an international flight, international travel, but we will travel for the Steelers,
That's
Bobby.
right.
So is there anything that people need to know if they're now eyeing that trip?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, waiting is definitely going to be risky because airlines price their flights based on demand, and the fuller the planes are means the higher the fares. So if you're planning on making your way to Paris, I would definitely get on that straight away. You know, the game is on a Sunday, and you're going to find the cheaper flights to get out there either Wednesday or Tuesday night if you can go a bit earlier. So flexibility is really going to be the money saver here, but those midweek flights are usually the cheapest. So I would get a move on that.
That's so interesting.
I think we need to do it, Heather.
I was like, I wonder if my bosses would like some special coverage from Paris.
Exactly.
Maybe.
Why not?
Okay, well, so
I think you need to be there.
Let's get into some of the summer travel trends and what people really should be eyeing, because as Daisy mentioned, flights we know can be very expensive. Gas prices are on the rise. So are people choosing to stay closer to home this summer?
Yeah, actually, staycations seem to be the trend right now. People are really just looking for less stress and more relaxation. So they don't want to get to the airport and then realize that their flight is delayed or canceled. They just want to remove all of that from their vacation time. And big trips have gotten expensive fast. I mean, we've seen airfare prices rise quite a bit in the last couple of weeks. And, you know, these shorter getaways are just easier on budgets. And of course, your schedule. You can get away for a quick 2-day weekend, but if you factor flights into that, then you're possibly looking at, you know, delays and other situations coming in there that have to extend it all. So road trips and long weekends are really popular right now.
Yeah.
And I know you kind of touched upon this earlier, but let's just reiterate. Do you suggest you book now or you wait for the airfare? Like, how do you kind of keep track of that?
Yeah, I would definitely say book now. You know, one thing that airlines do is they buy gas in advance. So the gas that they're actually using right now and burning right now, they purchased 6 to 8 months ago. So as they deplete those hedges, is what they call them, they're going to start buying gas for the future. But now they're buying jet fuel at the higher prices that we have today. So as they start making those purchases, their costs are going up, so our costs are going to go up as well. So I would definitely move on buying your flights for the rest of the year now, because when they have to go make those purchases, we're going to see airfare rise again.
And let's talk, this summer is going to be really crazy too, because we have the World Cup games. Are they playing in, is it 17 cities? Something like that. And then we have America's 250th this summer. So I think a lot of people are looking to get out and explore and to be participants in some of this stuff. So how do you navigate how busy things are going to be?
Yeah, you know, we were dealing with long TSA lines just a month or two ago, and we've kind of gotten used to that. But I think what we need to get used to now is traffic getting in and out of airports to get to these cities and for these celebrations. And something I was listening to you guys earlier. If you stay outside of the event zone a little bit further away, you might need to pay for that Uber, Heather. But if you can stay a little bit away, you can save a lot of money when it comes to getting to these events, because the hotels that are really close by, they're going to be really, really expensive.
Yeah. Well, let's continue talking about some of these money-saving tips, especially somebody like Heather that has a large family. Do you have any tips for families hitting the road?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, definitely travel midweek if possible. That's where you're going to see things be the cheapest. If you are taking a road trip, or if you're flying somewhere and just having a quick vacation, hotels that offer free breakfast are going to save families a lot of money. That's one meal that's already taken care of, and it's included in your fare. Don't overschedule expensive activities. There's a lot of things you can do out there that are free of charge or low cost. Definitely work those into your itinerary. National parks and beach trips, for example, they're really great values. And of course, pack some snacks.
And what are your thoughts? I mean, you mentioned that airlines buy their gas in advance, but we have already seen, you know, so many of the prices rising in various ways. So what are your thoughts on if they continue to rise? Is it going to raise airfares? What are we going to see with that? Are they going to go even higher?
Absolutely. Yeah. You know, like I mentioned, as airlines go and start buying gas at today's prices, we're going to see that higher price come into our airfare. And also, you know, the other news, just recent news, Spirit Airlines going out of business.
Right.
Fewer budget airlines means that there's less fare competition. They had 95 airplanes when they went out of business. All of those seats came out of inventory for summer travel. So that means what's left is going to be out there at a premium. So you're going to be spending more money if you don't get on it right away. That cheaper airfare is really going to be harder to find. So definitely book early, especially now.
This is why I say, load up the minivan. Let's go. I mean, we're paying for the gas, but at least we're a little bit more in control of what our trip looks like.
That is true.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Bobby.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Travel expert Bobby Laurie is a regular here on PTL. If you have any requests for upcoming travel topics you'd like him to cover, just email us at ptl@kdka.com.
And if you'd like to check out more of his travel tips and hacks, just go to pittsburghtodaylive.com.